Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. We've got a problem here in front of us that sometimes confuses kids. So let's go through this and see what it really wants to know. So it looks like Ryan has deposited an amount of money, in this case it's $2,000, all right, into his savings account at an interest rate of 4% per year. All right, how much simple interest will he earn in 5 years? Fair enough. It sounds somewhat reasonable. So we put money into an account. It earns at a 4% interest rate. And it just wants to know how much we will get over the course of 5 years. Okay, this is a two-part problem. You might not see it at first here, but it really is. And let's go ahead and think about everything that we're told. Is this a markup, markdown, or just find the percent? All right, if you need to pause while you ponder that, go ahead and do that. All right, hopefully you've thought about this. And $2,000 in an account at an interest rate of 4% per year. This is a find the percent problem. All right, and in order for us to solve a find the percent problem, we take 4%, all right, and we have to convert that into a decimal. And the easiest way that I can explain to do this, when we have a single digit percent, right, anything that's between, 1 and 9, easiest way to do it, I like to write a couple extra zeros on either side of this 4. It doesn't really change our number because we know right now our decimal point is right there. It's just to the right of the 4. So I'm going to rewrite this, and I'm just going to say this, right? I haven't changed my number at all. It's still 4%. I could have, 17 zeros to the left of 4. It's still 4%, guys. How do we convert it to a decimal? All right, I want to move 2 spots to the left. All right, so not here, all right, but over here. All right, so it's going to be between those two zeros. So it's going to turn into 0.04. All right, when we turn 4% into a decimal, all right, it looks like that. It's not 0.4, right? It is 0.04 or 0.04, right? But let's really think about what is this question asking us to do. All right, it wants us to find out how much interest, all right, we get in 5 years. Okay. So I would ask you this question right here. If we earn 4% per year, what number could we really substitute? Or what really number do we think the word per means? All right? Per. If you had to put a number with that, all right, we would always put the number 1 with that. So we know in 1 year we're going to get 4% of whatever this number is. So back to our problem, though. I got sidetracked there. So 0.04, that's our decimal. We simply multiply this by 2,000. When we do that, I believe if we do our math right here, we should get $80. So that means over the course of a year, we get paid a whopping $80 to let them have our money deposited in their bank. Sounds like a good deal, I suppose. But that's just per year, right? That is per 1 year. So in 1 year, I make $80. My question says, how much will we earn in 5 years? If you need to pause it and ponder that for a minute or two, go ahead and do that. All right, and then come back and we'll figure this out together. All right, it sounds complicated. It's really not that bad. Okay, the only thing we want to do, we need to use our answer of $80. Okay, if we don't get the right answer on step 1, we certainly can't get the right answer on step 2. All right, if I get $80 in 1 year, how many would I get in 5 years? We can just multiply that by 5. All right, 8 times 5 is 40. Bring our extra zero down, $400. There we go. Okay, so once again, thing to remember, gang, is this. It's a two-part problem. We have to understand what it's asking, and we have to use that answer that we got, right, that $80, in order to make sure we get the right answer. We can't use 2,000, multiply that by 5. That wouldn't make any sense. So hopefully this helps with interest. It can be sort of confusing and complicated, but make sure you read through the problem, see what it's asking you for, and we'll do some more of these so that you get pretty good at them.